McCall Darien High School. It's the 2022 CIAC Class LL first round between the 16th seeded Darien Blue Wave and the 17th seeded West Haven Blue Devils. Hi everybody, joined alongside Tim Blake. I'm Braden Shank. Tim, 16 and 17 seed here today. Someone will be heading off to Cheshire on Thursday, and both of these teams are ready for battle here. What do you think we're going to see here on this Tuesday afternoon?
Well, it depends on, first of all, Darien, what team shows up. Whether the girls come out in a fast form will dictate the balance of the game. West Haven is playing a 4-3-3. Their starting 11 will also be their finishing. It'll be an interesting, I think, pretty offensive game, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, I think there's going to be some goal scoring here.
A West Haven team that only has 22 girls on the roster, so they have the starting 11 couple players on the bench, but head coach Pete Trenchard is looking to get through this match here, try to come out with a win. And as for Darien, they have not played since October the 25th when they took down Fairfield Ward 1-0. They come in technically on a 3-match winning streak, beating Stanford, Wilson, and Fairfield Ward, but they unfortunately did not qualify for the FCAC tournament and now shift their attention to the state tournament.
I know they scrimmaged Rye from Westchester a few days ago and did pretty well against them. So Lee's, I spoke to him yesterday during their practice, and he's pretty confident on this game that the girls, he said, if my girls show up, we'll do well.
Darien last year in the state tournament, they entered as the 25 seed. They went to the 8th seeded Southington and took down the Blue Knights in that one, and they went to the second round before they fell to Staples. As for West Haven, they are looking to make history here today. They have not advanced to the second round since 2008. They have lost their last 9 state playoff matches for the Blue Devils, so looking to rewrite some history here and hoping to send head coach Pete Trenchard and the Blue Devils into the second rounds.
So I know the refs are competent. They should do a very nice job today. The wind is going to become a factor eventually. It's blowing from, as you're looking at your screen, from left to right at a pretty good clip.
And we are underway on this election day. That was Sakanis with the kick. Darien controlling the possession with a Ponte. Darien moving from right to left on your screen in their home blue kits with the white numbering. West Haven in their road white jerseys with the blue numbering, moving from left to right on your screen. Darien already putting the pressure on Min. She's being pushed away by Griffith Waite. On the ground, Quinn. Over to Sutter. Presley's going to retreat it to Fox.
Nice passing here so far.
Darien knows they're going to need those crisp passes to take down West Haven here. It's going to come down to who can get the shots, and especially when you're facing a tough goalkeeper like Cassidy Carano, named to the All-SCC first team. It's going to be a tough task for Darien to try to beat Carano and put goals up on the scoreboard. Throw in for Darien early in this one, the Richmond-bound CC Chandler. Over to Kelly Holmes. Holmes being pressured by Griffith Waite. Holmes looking to clear it out. Darien keeping the offensive pressure on. In the corner with it, Quinn. She's knocked up. Loses it out of play. So Darien again staying on the offense. Just in the early goings, throws it into Sutter. Kate Min off her head. Shot, and just wide. Carano's going to watch it as it...
Yeah, she had to kick it out. Never went over the line.
Wow, I thought that one for sure was going out, but Carano right there keeps it in and eventually knocks it away.
There's a lot more wind down there than parents here from West Haven pushing.
Yeah, it's good to see some faithfuls making the trip down from West Haven. School out today, election day. Only about a 45-minute trip, 36 miles from West Haven High School. Don't think there's too much traffic here. And, of course, both of these schools having the day off. So more time to prepare for battle in this one. Smith gets her first touch, off to Quinn. Walker trying to flip it the other way for the Blue Devils.
Nice distribution there by the Blue Devils.
Williams turned away to Aponte, gets it right back.
Nice clean.
Powell unable. And she actually will come away with it. Powell being triple teamed by Darien. Finds it to Aponte. And that one will roll out. Possession staying with the Wave. You're watching the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation, bringing you this live coverage of the 2022 CIAC Girls Soccer Tournament between Darien and West Haven. The shot is up, and Carano makes her first stop of the match.
Let's see what she has for distribution here. Oh, nice throw. Good.
Throws it one out to Sakanis. It's Julia Sakanis, the senior for the Blue Devils. She's going to be their big offensive spark plug for West Haven, but they have not really been able to get on the offense so far. As here's Keely Fox, short pass over to Sutter. Sutter now looking to go into the box, and offsides. Not called. She's on.
No, just play on.
Holmes with the shot off the side of the cage. West Haven was looking for the offsides, didn't get it. And now Carano gets the goal kick.
No, the ref was right there, right on the back line, so he's in good position to call that. Or non-call, rather.
Up in the air, Quinn over to Kate Men. Sutter now sends it, deflected away by Williams. Here's Aponte going to try her luck. Through ball to Min. Holmes keeping the pressure on. Carano comes out. Kelly Holmes boxing out. And Carano makes her second stop.
I think this goalie from West Haven is going to see a lot of shots on goal.
Cassidy Carano, again, very talented goalie for the Blue Devils. Probably going to see a majority of the touches. Is once again Darien keeping with the possession time. And violation gives it to Chesson and the Blue Devils. Here's Carano. Good kick out to the midfield, and Powell. First opportunity for West Haven, the through ball. Powell. She'll get it. Looking to go send it in the box.
Their first trip down here. Let's see what they can do with it. Settling it down nicely.
Long kick deflected away by Sutter. Pushing away is Bermudez. DeBano off her own player. Smith will now touch it. Slow it down to nobody. Missing on it. Smith going to try again, get it to Chandler.
Settle it down. There's some serious speed by that defender. 21, is it? Tetskanis?
What number are you looking for?
23.
Melissa Sakanis, the senior for West Haven.
Yep.
One of two Sakanises on this West Haven team. Assume they're sisters. Also related to Amanda Sakanis, class of 2021, star striker of the Blue Devils team a season ago. Crowd still filing into the Darien High School Oval. Saw a great crowd yesterday for the boys' side when they took on Conard. Ended up winning that match 3-0. The boys advanced to the second rounds to take on the South Windsor Bobcats, and the girls looking to do the same.
Yeah, the boys will be traveling.
Especially Wednesday at 2 o'clock. That shouldn't be much traffic, but still a road trip up to South Windsor.
Call from the ref of pushing.
Possession staying with the Blue Devils. And still looking for their first offense in this one.
She must have a real strong kick, because the way the Blue Devils are setting up, that's 30 or 40 yards.
Here's Ariana Izzo, the junior, wearing number 18. Izzo with the run-up. Sends this one into the box. Knocked away by Sutter. Out into the midfield. Progress going back for Darien. Kate Min will get the touch. The Bowden lacrosse commit. Min using the speed. Over to Quinn. Quinn on net. Carano makes the stop. Rolls this one out to the near side to
that was nice.
Layla.
Nice technique by the Blue Devils.
What are you trying to call them?
The Blue Wave, Blue Devils. I think I should just say West Haven.
That one's knocked out and headed by Powell. Sakanis looking to get it right back to Powell, but will overshoot her out of play. Or you could just call them the Devils and the Wave. Take the blue out of it.
Okay.
Kelly Holmes, a short ball over to Min. Kate Min now.
Yeah,
Kelly Holmes into the box. Staying with it, fighting off defenders, retreats it back to Quinn.
Yeah, she couldn't quite get it over to her right foot.
Collect Quinn on the ground. And
nice.
Oh,
offsides.
She's offsides.
Not by a little, by a lot.
Was a good shot and a good finishing touch by Sutter, but unfortunately the referee is going to make that call and go against Darien.
It was an easy call for him to make.
Colette Quinn going to try her luck. Sending this one just wide, and again, Carano's being pressured on that defense.
I think Darien can get a little deeper against the four backs from West Haven. That's where I expect them to score.
And that's the thing for Darien. They're just going to keep on shooting, hoping one can eventually fall. As for West Haven, you just got to keep playing the defense.
Yeah, Amanda Smith is, when I say marking, is right on top of their striker. Doing a nice job doing it.
Smith just a junior for Darien, and her first year playing for head coach Lee Parsons, really making an impact at the midfields. You can tell she's one of those players that has just been biting at the opportunity to make this varsity squad and has really shown why this season. Here's Keely Fox, the sophomore.
Well, we know she has the foot to get it there.
Fox sends this one in the air. It's up.
Nice.
Off the head. Stopped by Carano. A beautiful ball in, headed, but Cassidy Carano makes the stop.
Yeah, the West Haven goalie's got really nice technique.
And there's a reason that Carano's been the starter on this team for the past 3 seasons now. The Springfield basketball commit, Cassidy Carano. She makes stops anywhere she is in that crease. Here's Walker. Short ball knocked over to the West Haven bench. Sakanis being pressured by Quinn. Short pass. Finds its way to Izzo, and it's intercepted by Min. Kate Min. Across the midfield, looking for Sutter, intercepted by Griffith-Waite. Now here's Walker. Oh, tough hit off Quinn. She keeps the progress with Darien.
I like what they're doing here. They're changing the field. They're talking to each other, creating their own spaces.
Intercepted that time off the foot of Bermudez. Looking downfield to Powell, but DeBano will kick that one a long ways. Ooh, off the scorer's table. Throw-in awarded to Emma Walker. Kicked up in the air. DeBano coming out. Here's Sutter on the ground to Holmes. Kelly Holmes. Into the box. Carano fields the ground ball. Carano with the punt to the midfields. Aponte past her foot. This time will be grabbed by Quinn Kennedy. And now it's actually Keely Fox. Trying to power her way through was Phelan. Now Kennedy. Short pass. Powell's trying to fight for it. Kennedy again playing the defense.
Throw in West Haven. Nice pressure by West Haven there.
Ball staying with the Wave and Fox.
Tried a little heel pass there and didn't work.
Sutter giving it right back to Fox, and Progress staying with the Wave. Off a couple heads, eventually off of Williams and out of play. Again, a colder day here at Darien High School. About 57 degrees, only feels like 54 or so. Not as nice as it was yesterday when it was about 70 degrees out here and sunny.
Yeah, but if you're playing, this is perfect weather.
Yeah, but for everyone else, it's not.
It's all about you.
At least I'm under a nice tent here. Being shaded from the sun. That one's headed up by this way to Min. Potsy over to Quinn. Collect Quinn, the senior captain. Putting the body on the line was Izzo. One player Darien's missing today and will be missing for the remainder of the season. Caitlin Secor, she's out with an injury, and such a devastating loss for this Darien team. Secor is really an X factor, could score at any point. And she has been sidelined. Hopefully we'll be back for the basketball season this winter. But a big loss for this Darien attack. Sutter. She'll lose it out of play. Quick throw in, finds its way to 32, Sakanis. Aponte turns it the other way.
Nice idea there. Here comes the goalie.
Carano's going to come out and corral it. Cassidy Carano. Ball enters the box. She says, "That's my territory." Picks it up. Now over to Min. Kelly Holmes will get the touch. Holmes making one nice move. Sutter in a sea of Blue Devils. On the ground from Chandler. Smith keeping the pressure on. Chandler, the run, a big kick into the box. Kelly Holmes. Kicked out of play.
West Haven's got like 8 players in the box, including the goalie. It's going to be a little hard to dribble through that.
That's something that West Haven knew coming into today. Darien was going to try to overpower in the box, try to get as many weapons as possible inside the box, make it more difficult for Darien to find the open spaces, get the shots. And thus, West Haven really hasn't had much offense so far in the first 20 minutes or so. It's really felt like the ball's been on the left side of the field most of the match. Holmes loses it out of play, and we'll see our first corner of the match.
Oddly enough, the sun doesn't seem to be a problem today. You know, with the angle of the sun coming, I know it affected the boys' game yesterday.
Here's Keely Fox in the corner. Fox, the sophomore, sends it in the box. Looking for a receiver, knocked away by Phelan. Once again to Fox. She'll try again. Cleared out by the Blue Devils. Pressure being kept on by Kennedy.
Settle it down. There you go. Nicely done.
In the box,
there were
offside.
only 3 of them.
Clear call from the referee right there, and Darien's not going to get away with that easy.
West Haven's got, there's got to be close to 100 parents down here that made the trip. Good for them.
100 might seem like an exaggeration.
All right.
No, you don't. Oh, you're actually going to count them, aren't you? You don't like me calling your bluff on that? It's just a prime example right there. You got a pair of 2s or something going all in, and I'm calling your bluff with my full house on it.
Yeah, okay.
Throws it in. But still, nonetheless, a good crowd that made the trip out here on this Tuesday afternoon. Throws it down to Powell. She'll not be able to keep it in. Ball goes to Darien. And Darien bringing their first bunch of substitutes out. It'll be Stafford, Glende, and Alini checking in. So the junior, the sophomore, and the sophomore coming in the places of Holmes, Aponte, and Kennedy. That's really going to be a big difference between Darien and West Haven this afternoon. The Blue Devils not much of a bench to substitute from. Darien has the depth with 15, 16, 17 girls that can all rotate in and play at a high level.
Well, the FCAC is certainly a good training program, you know, as far as the difficulty of the schedules. And I don't believe West Haven has that same kind of, that conference is not as deep.
I would agree with that statement. The SCC, not one of the most powerhouse conferences, although the #1 seed in this year's state tournament came from the SCC, the Cheshire Rams.
Yeah, that's...
Into the box! Smith will clear it out.
Nicely done.
But yet again, to your point, Tim, Cheshire in a not-so-strong conference is part of the reason they've gone 15-0-2 on the season.
Yeah, but it's still, that's a very strong junior program up there, and it's good, you know, it's good soccer.
I mean, you look at the standings, Mercy in second, Daniel Hand third in the SCC, West Haven coming in all the way at 7th. Made the conference tournament, fell to Mercy in the quarters. Not like the CCC or the FCAC in that regard. That one out of play. First opportunity for the Blue Devils on the offense, and they can't get anything on it. And the girls soccer tournament this year consisting of 28 teams in the field, 4 teams receiving the first round bye, Cheshire, Ridgefield, Glastonbury, and Staples. So the other 24 will battle it out here in this first round today across the state.
Yeah, I'd much rather be going up against Cheshire than I would Glastonbury.
I mean, record-wise, Cheshire is a better team, but Glastonbury has played in the harder conference, had to go through the CCC.
Yeah, that's...
They have tied 4 matches, the Guardians. Which I think, looking at the boys and the girls, I think Glastonbury is the only team to consistently have their boys and their girls team in the top 3 seeding.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter up there as far as their big-time sports is their soccer program. And it all begins with the youth.
Fair point right there. That one out of play going to Carano. Because even looking at it, Ridgefield, the boys team struggled for the Tigers. I think in the later half of the boys bracket, and even the same thing with Staples. I'm not even sure if they qualified for the boys tournament. And Cheshire, I know they definitely did, but not in the top 3. Just shows you how much variety there is when it comes to boys and girls soccer in the state of Connecticut.
I believe Glastonbury beat the boys team in the finals, 2015?
That's correct. The only time the boys team made it to a state finals was against the Guardians, or the Tomahawks at the time. Looking to go back for the 2nd year this year, but they got to go through South Windsor on Wednesday. Throw in by Fox. And they already announced the time for that game on Thursday. The winner of this match going to Cheshire for a 2 o'clock match with the Rams at Cheshire. So a little bit of a commute, and especially 2 o'clock on a Thursday. Min, the shot just wide. I mean, I understand they do these matches for darkness and all, but you really think they draw a crowd on 2 o'clock on a Thursday upstate?
Oh, they will in Cheshire. Yeah, absolutely. They've got a long tradition up there.
It's one thing we talked about yesterday on the broadcast, these games starting so early to get them in before the darkness on it. Seems a little absurd going at 2 o'clock, but it's always been that way. Probably could have pushed it back to a 3 o'clock start as Quinn sends it in the box. It's bouncing.
No, because you have to allow time for the, in case it's tied, you got the 2 10s plus the PKs. So that'll take you another 20, maybe half an hour. So you want to make sure you're done off the field by 4:20.
Kate Min to Chandler. Chandler's looking to keep it progressing. Into the box. Looking for the receivers. That one's knocked away by
Here it is.
Griffith Wade on the ground, just wide. Knocked up and would have been just high the field hockey net. Corner kick awarded. For Darien and West Haven, the first recorded meeting between these two teams this afternoon. West Haven historically always been in the Class LL. Darien fluctuating back about 10 years or so, now playing in Class LL. But the first meeting between the Blue Devils and the Blue Wave, at least first recorded, I could only go back to about 1980 or so, up in the air with the corner kick off the head of Fox. Alini looking to keep the pressure on. Alini scored the goal against Fairfield Ward the last time Darien scored in a match, and offsides called against the Wave. Wind still going strong here in southwestern Connecticut. Kate Min with the interception. Looking to flip the field. Min, short pass to Chandler.
I wanted her to settle it down. She had about 20 yards.
Griffith Waite knocks it away. Finds its way to Walker. Stafford. Here's Kate Min. Sends the shot. Carano's there for the stop. 4 stops for Cassidy Carano. Collision at the midfield, no call as Sakanis gets back up. Darien continuing the offensive pressure. Fox not seeing much action down in the net. Jillian Fox, the senior Davidson commit. Nice move by Quinn. Over to Min. Kate Min, the shot, stopped by Carano.
Nice technique again by the goalie, so I think they're going to have to get the ball deeper into the West Haven end before she's going to be able to stop those shots from the top of the box.
And that's really the big thing that we talked about in the open. West Haven's going to have the defense. Carano's going to go as long as she can without giving up a goal, but it's just a matter of can the offense get rolling. Very low-scoring team. They, with the exception of one match this year, have not scored more than 3 goals in a match, and most of them only scoring 1 or 2. So an offense that hasn't exploded yet this year. Chandler. Short pass overshooting Bermudez. West Haven still going with their starting 11. Here as we enter 13 minutes left before the halftime break. Head coach Pete Trenchard coordinating his team as they will go on the offense, looking for some life. Trenchard, in his 8th year coaching this West Haven team, has not seen them advance to the state second round, looking to make history here today. A longtime head coach for the West Haven boys team. In 2015, took the job with the girls as will be a free kick awarded to the Blue Devils. Number 18, Izzo.
Well, we know she has the foot now. We've seen it once.
Izzo sends it in the box. Deflected away by Sutter.
Well, they've earned their first corner kick.
So the Blue Devils will set up in that far corner for their first corner kick of the match. Here's Izzo in the corner. West Haven has some movement in the box.
Yeah, they're bringing everybody up. Darien has everyone,
Izzo.
all of their players inside the box.
Not the best of corner kicks there. That one comes out to Fox, and she'll make her first stop.
That's a smart move. She's letting everybody get back, go back on this. They're not pressed for time.
Jillian Fox, the senior captain for Darien, showing the veteranship on that one. Sutter. Over to Stafford. Stafford now. Pushing away the defenders. Min to Sutter. Here's Stafford with a look. One-on-one, the shot. She scores.
Puts it away. Nicely done. Again, she got deep enough in there where the goalie doesn't have enough time to react.
Sadie Stafford puts the wave on the board. Went one-on-one with Carano, and Stafford converts. Wow. That was a good sequence. Went back and forth from Sutter to Min, and then eventually Sadie Stafford found herself wide open with Carano, and she buried that shot. We knew it was a matter of time before Darien got on the board, and they strike with 10:45 left in the first half.
Yeah, you're not going to beat that goalie from the top of the box. It's but once you get in by the PK, 10 yards and in, she's not going to have enough time to react. A nice follow through, no panic on that shot. Well done.
On the ground, Carano fields a ground ball. Stafford, just such an effective shot to her, using it, going top shelf and beating Carano. There's Sakanis. West Haven playing from behind now, something that they don't like to see, but they're forced to do so. Sakanis over to the far side, the give and go. Pressure being kept on by Walker. Smith booting that one off the West Haven bench and down to the softball fields. There goes head coach Trenchard.
Now he has to figure out how to get back.
Yeah, I think he hopped all the way from the...
He did. It's about a 10-foot drop.
Wow. Might take the long... Oh, there we go. He's back.
Youth.
That's impressive right there.
That's very impressive.
Normally you see the head coach send a bench player or someone to go retrieve the ball. When the coach hop the fence, clear the 10-foot drop, and somehow get the ball and come right back up a second later.
Not sure what this penalty free kick is for.
Here's number 18, Ariana Izzo. Izzo known for having a good kick to her. She sends this one into the box. He's looking to convert, and Fox comes out to make the stop. Went off the head of Sakanis, but Fox is there to make the stop.
West Haven needs to spread. They had, they have 8 players, all standing on the 18, and all fairly close to each other. It makes it much easier to defend.
Sutter looking to go down to Stafford. Coming out is Carano to stop the momentum.
That's a goalie that knows what she's doing.
Short pass from Malini down to Glenday.
sub.
2 substitutes for the Blue Devils. They're going to bring Passacridi and Ty on, the freshman and the sophomore, respectively. So bringing out some underclassmen and a West Haven team that is pretty balanced when you look at their roster distribution. They do have the 9 seniors, but then 4 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. So they're bringing a lot of players back next year, looking to return to a winning culture up in West Haven. Headed up by Sakanis. Now Ty getting her first touch. Overshooting Chandler. Fox trying to organize her defense. Deflected away, and Chandler will get it out to Stafford in the midfield. Looking up, can she get the finishing touch? Carano's there to make the stop. Big punt by Carano. Overshooting Bermudez. Good touch there. This one's going in the corner. And that one will be watched out. Hannah Shaw is going to check in the place of Quinn. So Lee Parsons continuing to get the seniors in the match. Gave a break to some of his starters. Here's Fox on the goal kick. Good kick out to the midfield. A little over 5 minutes left before the half. Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you can be with us on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation, bringing you this live coverage of the 2022 CIAC Class LL first round in girls soccer between the Wave and the Devils. Give and go.
Darien, it's 3-on-5.
Shaw is going to watch that one out. Ball goes to the Blue Devils. Now Walker will throw it in. Emma Walker is going to take her time, throw the short pass in to Sakanis. Smith is looking for Chandler. Stafford off the head, looking to get it to Sutter.
Like Darien here, I'd like to have them take the ball wide.
Short pass, finds it to Sutter, over to Stafford. Sadie Stafford looking to break free.
Nice defending back there by their left back. Stepped up and poked it away.
This one knocked out, grabbed by Bermudez. Pass to nobody but Amanda Smith.
A little lack of communication there between the players, but
Stafford off her foot.
pushing Darien.
Possession going to the Blue Devils. Carano's coming out a long ways, and she'll take the free kick. That's one of the best boots on the team. All the way down to Chandler. Chandler kicking that out of play. Throw in from Walker. Pass there, and that one goes out.
I know West Haven is 8-6-2, but 4.
3 or 4 teams. They can.
I'd like to see her pass it.
Throw in from Tsakanis. Ball going to the Wave. Cheshire Rams await the winner of this match on Thursday. That game 2 o'clock at Cheshire. Going to be a tough game for whoever wins this one. The Rams are a solid team. But it's just the luck of the draw that the 16-17 winner plays the one. And a long tournament that will wrap up on the 19th at Trinity Health Stadium in Hartford. That one grabbed by Phelan.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see, coming out wide.
Glenday. Oh!
That hurt.
Took it like it was nothing. Getting it right back to the midfield. Looked like Glenday took that one right off the face. Seemed to be okay.
Snapped her head back.
Shaw. She'll slow it down. Getting the touches, Alini. Chandler's going to run up and give it a boot. Sutter with the left foot. She shoots, she scores!
Wow, with 35 seconds left, that was some shot.
Presley Sutter makes it 2-0 Blue Wave. With her left foot, winded up and buried a shot past Carano.
No goalie is going to save that one. They go into the upper corners, upper angles. There's no way to stop that.
Sutter with the big goal with just 30 seconds left before the half. And that's a goal that Darien is going to be happy with.
It'll make the halftime much easier for Lee to work with the girls. West Haven has nothing to be hang their heads about because they've been playing pretty good games so far.
I have. The only thing West Haven has struggled on is getting the offense going. They haven't really had many offensive looks. The Foxes made the 2 saves, but both of those were kind of last resort shots.
They're set plays, too.
This one now. And so it appears we might have just re-landed on YouTube. So if you're just joining us, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we might have experienced. Apparently the school's Wi-Fi went out on us. School not in session today. But we are back up on YouTube as Carano makes the stop.
Same score as halftime.
Yeah, it is the same score. Braden Schenk and Tim Blake still with you. That didn't change. All you missed was about 20 minutes of just bantering between me and Tim. And a couple shots from both sides. This here's Kate Min to Holmes.
Right down the middle again.
Holmes.
Offsides.
Offsides against the Wave, and with 19 minutes left, West Haven will line up for another big substitution as Phelan, Walker, and Chesson come back by the scorer's table, and Darien will send 2 of their own. Here's Griffith Waite.
Smart play there by the defense. The midfielders from Darien are walking back like a Sunday stroll.
Nice move by Jalen Powell. Knocked down by Sutter.
Nice turn.
Sutter.
Bunching in the middle again.
Brzezinski colliding with Pascaridi. Annabelle Pascaridi knocks it out of play. Possession off the Darien foot.
A couple of 3-year-olds that are totally unattended to by the parents. They could get they could get their clocks cleaned down there on that field.
Talking about the ball girls?
No, You can't see them from your vantage point, but there's a couple of very small children that are running around chasing the ball girl. Nice skill shown by Walker there.
Oh, I saw one of the girls running around right there on the screen on the stream. That is a good point, Tim. And now Colette Quinn heads it up by Holmes.
I mean, it's great to have the 8, 9, 10-year-old kids out here that are learning about the game.
Fox comes out, corrals it.
Well, the wind has died down tremendous. Barely anything going on right now wind-wise. So
yeah, it's actually starting to get a little warmer here at Darien High School. Pass over to Fox, right back to Sutter. Krzyzewski looking to get there. Instead, it will be grabbed by Bermudez.
Nice move by Bermudez there. Corner kick.
Corner kick awarded to the Blue Devils. Again, we apologize for any technical difficulties we experienced for the first 20 minutes or so of this second half. And nope, it's actually a goal kick to Jillian Fox as Darien will bring Alini and Kennedy back out into play. And as for the Blue Devils, Natalie Reed checking in.
Handball, non-called.
Sakanis back to Walker.
Nice give and go there. That's classic.
In the box, the centering piece. Knocked away by Karczewski.
It's all right. Let him give him the throw in. That's okay.
Let's go, White! Quickly!
Ball on it, and Karczewski's putting the pressure on. The dedication. Ooh.
There's a little payback, but it's right in front of the ref. That could have been a card.
No card given. Here's Walker.
That was payback.
And they're going to turn the duties over to Julia Sakanis, the All-SEC second team this season. Third time she's seen an All-SEC honor in her career with the Blue Devils. Sakanis puts this one up and just over the net.
That's a wasted opportunity for West Haven. They should have definitely just tried to float it right to the far post.
Nonetheless, the opportunity nothing comes of, and now Jillian Fox will get the goal kick.
The goalie right now from that angle was looking directly into the sun.
Nonetheless, Fox on the goal kick. Some life left out there for this West Haven team. They have under 15 minutes left to try to keep their season alive, trailing by 2. Give and go to Del Benny.
That's all right. That's a good, solid play.
That one knocked away by the defensive likes of Sakanis. Throwing for the Wave. Fox, short pass to Holmes. Now just like that, it will be a ball to Chesson. Push there, but Walker comes away with it. Emma Walker along the near side.
She can play some good soccer. She's just Miss Walker's just getting frustrated.
Missing on it is Griffith Waite. Trying to keep it going. DeBano will not get to the midfields.
Nice heading ball, good direction.
DeBano now again heading it over to Smith. Actually, Karzewski. And the ball going to Darien thanks to the whistle.
Parents from West Haven are a little upset, but the foul was committed within 10 feet of the where the ref was standing, so it was pretty clear to him.
Clear to him, and that one out to Min by Phelan. Here's Holmes.
There's no one on this side of the field, so for either team.
And Carano is going to watch that one out. Darien's fans still going strong. 11 minutes left before the Wave will go to Cheshire on Thursday in the state's second round. The Rams, a team that has been dominant all so far this season, undefeated. So Darien's looking to pull up the upset against a tough Rams team and look to advance to the quarterfinals, where they would meet potentially the fourth, or it would actually be the 8th-seeded Newtown would be who they would be in line to play, or Southington, the 9th seed. That game would be in the quarterfinals on Saturday. Both teams making some subs. Number 22 coming on. Don't think I have 22 on the roster for West Haven. Not sure if you got a 22, Tim, for West Haven.
I do.
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh, that's what it is. Cassidy Wadecka, listed as a goalkeeper on the roster. Here you go, Tim.
Nicely played there by Darien and West Haven, and the goalie's doing a nice job with the distribution and bringing it up.
So Wadecka listed as a goalkeeper on the roster. It's got some nice shades. She'll come out and play the midfields, as well as Valverde and a couple other subs.
Oh, you know, especially the seniors, you want to give them, you want to get them as much playing time in the States as you can.
Short throw in to Sakanis. For Darien, they also bringing some fresh legs out. Hope Jackson, one of them. We're not seeing who else we got. Denuzzo, number 24 for West Haven, also out, the senior. So head coach Kyle Brown giving the seniors a chance. His 9 seniors appear to all be out there. Williams is going to come out. And again, that's good right there, especially this late in the season, potentially the final 8.5 minutes of West Haven girls soccer for the season. You might as well get the seniors out there, give them some final memories, final moments before they go off the pitch for the last time. And as for Darien, they, assuming they hold on to win 2-0, would go take on Cheshire on Thursday.
That'll be interesting. I know Cheshire's undefeated, but I don't know who else is in that conference, how strong that conference is.
The CCC? No? I'm actually going to look that up, Cheshire, because Again, the Rams are a solid team and have been for a while now.
That's nicely done. Nice cross coming in. Right.
And the opportunity. Jackson falls down, knocked out.
And she held back so that she wouldn't be offside. So a smart play, Darien.
Actually, just realizing the rhetorical question I just asked myself, making myself look like an idiot on it. They're in the SCC. I think we already touched on that earlier in the broadcast. The winners of the SCC this season. With the perfect regular season. But nonetheless, Darien Cheshire would be the matchup on Thursday, 2 o'clock at Cheshire. And the Wave going to bring 3 more subs out. Del Benny, Sophie Smith, and Maggie Bellissimo coming back on. Sophie Smith, a senior, staying some time. Her first minutes of the match. Del Benny and Bellissimo re-entering for Karczewski, Min, and Alini. Wadeka. I will say, Wadeka, she knew what she was doing when she showed up here today, Tim. She has the sunglasses on. Doesn't want to get blinded by that sun.
That's a first for me to see somebody with wearing sunglasses. Maybe they're prescription sunglasses. I don't know.
It is possible, and with the glaring sun of this Darien High School oval field, it is sometimes tough out there to play through the brutal sun.
Well, if this is our final broadcast from the year here at Darien, it's been great working with you the last couple of years. I wish you all the best in college at broadcasting school. You're fun to work with.
Oh, thank you, Tim. I'm honored with the kind words on it. We'll see what the Darien boys soccer team does, but that is a good point. This potentially would be our last soccer broadcast of the year. And, Tim, it was a pleasure knowing you over the past 2 or 3 years now, working with you on these DAF Media productions. I don't think there's any man in the town of Darien that has more soccer insight than you do. And I don't think anyone's got the same resume you do. I mean, it goes on, and it's just been a pleasure working with you, a fun ride, and thank you for the kind words. I'm touched.
It's been fun to get involved, but watching the freshmen go up to the seniors, juniors, and whatever, doing this production, it's really impressive. Damien does a heck of a nice job working with the kids, and all the different broadcasts that you guys do. You were doing the field hockey the other night when I was doing the soccer. And multi-sports, the hockey guys are really good. They're fun to listen to.
They'll be back this winter. Dylan DeRiso, Will Johnson, listen to them on the DAF Media Network. And for any non-seniors out there, well, DAF Media will be back next year. I assume, Tim, you'll be back next year. I just won't be here. And we'll have a...
No, but you can come to the alumni game.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I might broadcast that, you know?
No pictures, please.
Oh, no pictures? Okay. No. Can't even get an alumni DAF crew back for the alumni game. I see how it is.
Yeah, it's fun for the parents and whatever to come back and see each other. The guys that just graduated last year, they've been in college now for a couple of months, for them to come and see their buddies.
Oh, so that's what it is. You guys want to sell more tickets to the match? Nobody can watch online. More people in the stands.
Oh no, we give away T-shirts for them to keep with every year. I've been doing this 20 years, and so all the players get something, no charge.
Like I said, it makes memories every year, and that'll be taking place the 26th this year at Darien High School. We
have played in the snow, in the rain, and sometimes it's so cold, unfortunately, that we cut the game a little bit short.
Hopefully,
but that's really done more for the safety of everybody.
Here's Hannah Shaw, and she'll.
Oh, nice play.
Try to knock it free. Shaw, she can't get there. So again, this potentially would be the last soccer match at Darien High School this season. The boys team, the 11th seed of the tournament, they're going to play at the 6th seed. They'll need some upsets to occur, and same with the girls team, the 16th seed. So this would be the last soccer match played at Darien High School for the 2022-23 school year. It's been one fun ride.
Nice ball. Really nice ball.
On the ground, Fox will stop it. Jillian Fox rolling it out now to the near side.
Walker can play.
She can indeed, and
she's just getting frustrated now. She has two Darien players on her.
Emma Walker, she is not just a one-sport athlete. She'll be out on the lacrosse field this spring playing for the Blue Devils. Looking to bring a piece of championship hardware out on the lacrosse field. Tripped up out of play was Jackson. As we now officially enter the home stretch here.
Goal kick or offside? Oh, offside. Oh, that's against Darien.
And the referee makes that call. Clock will stop. And the referee will hope the trainer's kept off the field, so play will resume with 1:13 left in regulation. West Haven needing 2 goals to try to keep the season alive. If not, Darien will leave here with a victory on Election Day. Pass over to Hope Jackson.
Well, Darien scored with about 30 seconds left in the half, so let's see if they can pull it off again.
I mean, against New Canaan, they only scored with 2 seconds left before the half, so you never really know with this team. And when that goal against New Canaan, it was just like this, a Keeley Fox corner kick. Just needed the final touch on it. So here's Fox in the corner, looking to cap this game off with a goal. Into the box, off the head, just wide past Smith.
Smith had to be about 6'6" in order to be able to head that in, but she came close.
Here's Del Benny. Now Wadeka. Wadeka trips on it. And just like that, the Darien Blue Wave for the 2nd year in a row will advance to the state 2nd round, where they will meet the Cheshire Rams on Thursday. 2-0 the final. They take down West Haven. The drought for the Blue Devils continue, and their season tragically comes to an end, but Darien is still dancing. Tim, final thoughts on this one?
Oh, West Haven has certainly nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, being shut out is one thing, but they played really hard soccer and let Darien know that they were there. Darien, a little disappointed in their ability to finish, but they kept going down the middle. If they try that against somebody like Cheshire, they're going to have a tough time. But I wish them well. They've had a good season. It's fun that both the boys and the girls both finished yesterday and today as winners and move on into the States, and we wish them best of luck this week.
So for the 14th year in a row, West Haven falls short of advancing to the state 2nd round in girls soccer. Darien, they advance Thursday, 2 o'clock at Cheshire is where they will play the first-seeded Rams. And that is going to do it from us here at the Oval. As Tim said, potentially our final DAF Media broadcast for Soccer of the Year. It's been fun. Thank you, everyone who has tuned into these soccer broadcasts this season. And we've got a lot more left from DAF Media, and we'll be back next season with more Blue Wave boys and girls soccer. I want to give one final shout out to our production crew this afternoon: Henry Imbrogno, Ben White-Schulis, Michael McCormick, and our DAF Media Advisor Damian Andrew. As I was about to say on that, it's a great way to finish out the season right there, Tim. It's been a pleasure working with you all these matches this season, and hopefully I'll see you again around next year, and the viewers can listen to you back on the broadcast next season.
We may have one more broadcast. You never know where they're going to go in the States here, so let's keep our fingers crossed.
You never know. And Darien, of course, the likelihood of them hosting a game is awfully slim. They would need Cheshire, Newtown, and Southington to all get upset, but it's playoff soccer. You never know. Once again, your final score: Darien 2, West Haven 0. So for our entire production crew, Tim Blake saying so long and goodbye from the Darien High School Oval Field. I've been Braden Shank, and this has been a production of the DAF Media Network. We'll see you next time.